Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm back in Astroneer after a little bit of a break, and in between episodes I looked up how the soil centrifuge works. So you need the small canister and you fill it with soil, you put it on the soil centrifuge, and then you can make stuff out of it. So I can make compound, resin, organic clay, quartz, graphite, and ammonium all out of it. But as I go along, I need more of it, so I need more soil in the canister. So resin and organic need a moderate amount, clay needs more, quartz needs more, graphite needs more, and ammonium needs the most. And compound is the same as resin and organic. But today, what I want to do is I want to get our storage set up, because right now we have a bunch of medium storages and they're everywhere and they're annoying, and I made another one in between episodes with a little bit of the resin that we had and placed it right there to hold some of our organic. But we have storage everywhere, and I want to get that sorted out. And I can put some of our compound back real quick, but I really want to get that sorted out, and I think the best way to do that is by buying a new type of storage. So, what can we get? Well, in the small, I don't think we're going to have any storage. We can get the medium storage silo, but I don't think we know how to get titanium, do we? That's glass, that's clay, zinc. No, I don't think I have access to titanium yet. And then we have the tall storage, but I don't think that's any better than the regular storage. Might as well get it though. It's just one ceramic, so it's pretty simple. So let's get this. Let's go over to the small crafting, or small printer rather, and then the tall storage. Let's see if this is any better than the regular storage. Thankfully it actually printed pretty quickly, but here we go. Tall storage. It's definitely tall, but it looks like it does not hold that much. It looks like it only holds 3, which is worse than the other storage. And it's really weird. I don't know quite what the point of that is, but yeah. Tall storage. Pretty bad, because this holds 3. I'm trying to get the organic off of there. Come on. There we go. This holds 3, and the regular storage, or the storage I've been using, the medium storage, holds 8. So, it's definitely a lot worse. So let's go back into the catalog and see, maybe in medium, what can we get? So we can get the large storage, which is 3 ceramic, and so that we can make that, and that might be better. We can get the large storage silo A, which needs aluminum alloy, which I'm not sure how to get that. I think you might need the chemistry chamber, which we don't have yet. Then we have the large storage silo B, which needs steel, which we do not have yet. Then we have the large storage ring, which needs aluminum alloy, which again we do not have. So in large, let's check. We have the extra large storage, which needs plastic and ceramic, which we cannot get plastic yet. We have the... No, that's actually it for a large storage. So our best bet right now for a moderate storage upgrade, I think, is going to be getting the... Where is it? The large storage. Because it's a product that... or it's made out of something that we can actually get, and I think it's going to be an upgrade. But right now, we need more bytes for that. So let's go mining. Let's try and see if we can find any new resources, like titanium or anything. Maybe steel, iron, something like that. And while we're down here, we can also get research things that we can get bytes out of. So let's do that. Okay, after picking up a couple of those small research samples which I don't have to bring back to the base in order to collect and get the bytes out of, and after getting a little bit extra compound in order to get some more tethers, and looking at some of the debris things, and I was talking about these, my research samples that just give us some points, some bytes, and after looking at some debris piles, I find this, which is an area which we can go deeper. Whoops. Let's make sure we get the tethers going. And it looks like it drops off here. So, oh, I left my canister in the soil centrifuge. I'll be right back. Aha! I saw it in the ground, but here we go. We have a research item. And this we can bring back to... I cannot see anything. Where are we? Okay, let's dig a little ramp out so we can actually get out of this hole. Let's put that up there. There we go. But I found the research item, which I'll be able to bring back to the base, and then with this, we'll be able to research some more stuff, get some more bytes. Very nice. Okay, I'm back, this time actually with a canister, and I got some compound and some quartz on the way. The compound was for tether bundles, and the quartz I got with the compound, since they were together. But now we can build down, so we won't fall down, and we'll be able to place the tethers, and we won't, you know, suffocate to death because of the lack of oxygen. Usually pretty nice. So let's... Oh, we ran out of soil. Let's bring the tethers down. We can get some more soil. That's not a problem. And then, it seems like it's a bit too steep. It looks like we slide down, which I'd rather us just, you know, walk down, but that's okay. So let's make this a bit wider, so we don't fall off of it constantly. Let's get a little bit more soil. And then there we go. Ooh, and I do not want to fall down there when I'm coming down. So for now, actually I think we can just build down. I was going to just patch it up. I was going to fill it in, but I think this should be okay. Yeah, that should be fine. Let's lead the tethers down. And then here I can wall off because we don't need that. And then get a good angle. Come on. Give me a good angle. Well, that's not gonna happen. I guess then we'll just have to do this. I was gonna make a ramp going down, but this works. Perfect. Then dig some of this out to make it more gradual. And there we go. And then it looks like it goes deeper right there, but I want to see what we can find right on this level. So more salvage, more debris, salvage, whatever stuff, which I don't really care about. I don't have a use for it at the moment. Let's get some more tether bundles going. But it doesn't look like we can find anything new here, which is a bit of a shame. We can still find some research samples, though. If I can jump up here. There we go. But yep, doesn't look like there's anything new down here. Looks like there's some laterite over there. But nothing new. Yep, looks like... No, that's compound. Okay. Yep, but still no titanite or anything that's useful, sadly. So, we go lower. And it stops here, but we can mine farther. But the problem is with the flatten tool, it doesn't quite make it high enough, if you ask me. So I'm going to have to do a little bit more digging if I'm going to use the flatten tool. But I'm going to go deeper and I'll be back if I find another cave. Okay, here we go. It opened up a little bit. I was coming in from there, and I found something that looks like it goes up, but over here, it goes down. So let's loop it back around. We can get a tether down, and then let's start building this way, so we can go lower. And it looks like this opens up quite considerably, which is nice. But we're going to need to get a little bit more soil. And then, can we get all the way down? Yes, we can. Nice. Although it's a little bit thin, I'm gonna probably make the platform a little bit less thin. Looks like we need some more soil. There we go. That should be good. And then right down to some research samples. Very nice. And we're up to 2,000 bytes, so we're able to get the large storage. That was pretty loud. Now, is there anything else down here? Or can you not actually find anything extra from going lower? I did find out that when I was Googling some other stuff about the game, when I was looking up some other stuff about the game, I noticed that you can actually... no, that's not the stuff for... I'm looking for the stuff that opens that, but it's not the zinc. You can actually go to other planets, and there are different materials that you can find there. So I'm thinking, if we want to get more stuff, we're going to have to go to a different planet. Which is a lot of work, if you can guess. But I think that might be what I'm going to do after I get this storage set up. But I'm going to go back to the base, and then we can get this storage set up, and then we can think about going to another planet. Well, actually, I was going to go to the surface, but I found another one of these over here. One of the research things. Research helper things, whatever. And it needs energy. And what's cool is that if we get enough compound... I really only need one, but let's get a good amount. For no particular reason. Well, I guess we can use the tethers, but small generator. We can get a small generator, and then get some more tethers. But with the generator, as you can guess, we can get energy. And all we need is organic, and thankfully, we have all of these mushroom things, which give us organic. So this generator, we can place down, and then plug this in to there, and that should open this up. If it gives enough energy. That looks like a poison cloud. Let's get away from that. Looks like there's a hazard over there. I think I just got rid of it. But it opened up, so what's on the inside? And I just got an achievement, But we got a research sample, which I'm guessing will give us bytes. But, yeah, we got an exodynamics research aid. And I can put the generator back in my backpack. But, here we go, a research sample. Technology. And it gave us a good amount of bytes. So, now I know what those do. And they give us some debris, which might be useful. Ooh, there's also that research sample, which gave us 50 bytes. There's also some resin down here. I'm actually kind of surprised to see that. Let's get some resin. And then, let's see. Is that a new resource? Or is that just quartz? I can't quite tell. There's also a research item here, which is very nice. But let's try and build up. Well, not build up. Let's use the flatten tool so we can make a ramp up. Let's see. There, that's good. And then let's see if we can get this resource. I'm thinking it might just be quartz, though. And it is. Yep, it's all just quartz. Even though some of it doesn't quite look like quartz. Or if we go here, I think we can get to that. Yep, it's just quartz. Still pretty cool, but we already have some. And we can get some if we need it. So, not the most useful thing ever. Anyway, this time I'll actually be back at the base. Maybe. Okay, we're back at the surface, back at the base, but we don't have enough clay to make the ceramic for the new storage. So I'm going to go out, I'm going to try and get some clay and some research samples, very nice. There we go. I'm going to try and go get some clay, and then I'll be back once I have the ceramic. Well, that didn't go as planned. Oops. Okay, so I was out getting some more resin. Because I was running low and I needed another platform to put the storage on. So I was going to go get some resin in order to get the platform. But I came out to this new resin. Let's completely fill up our oxygen. I came out to this new resin place. And if we go over, oh, there's some compound over here as well. That's good. But down here, as you can tell, I found ammonium. And there we go, there's a full stack of ammonium. Now, we can get ammonium with the soil centrifuge, so it doesn't matter too much about getting it. Or getting it doesn't matter that much, because we can, of course, just use soil to get ammonium. But, even so, pretty cool. And I was able to get resin from this as well, which is good. So I'll be able to also test out the new platform. Because if you remember in the last episode, we researched the large platform B, which is like the large platform, the regular one that we've been using, the large platform A, except it has a little bit more on the sides. So I'm going to go back. The ceramic should be done smelting by now. And so I'll be back with that made. Also, beacon. Okay, so we got the large platform printed, and we got one of the large storages printed. So let's unpack the large platform real quick. It's definitely bigger. It has the regular large platform in the middle, and then it looks like 2 extra ones on the side, which is pretty good. So let's plug this in. Looks pretty cool. And sadly, it looks like the large storage is not any better than the other storage, but let's open it up. And nope, it holds exactly 8, which is the exact same as the medium storage. just that it's smaller. Oh wow, I did not realize you could do that with the medium storage. You can flatten it. That doesn't look very good. Still, well, it doesn't look very good when they're together and you flatten it. But that's still pretty cool. But I think if we do it like this... There we go. I think this is going to be the best way to store things. Is like that. And it looks pretty cool. The large storage, however, does not have that option. And it takes up the entire space. And only has 8 storage items. So it is more expensive than the medium storage, because the medium storage only needs resin, and that needs ceramic, and it needs more ceramic. This needs 3 ceramic, that needs 2 resin, and resin I think is easier to get. And the large storage is bigger. It takes up a larger area because on these you can fit 2 medium storages on this, and on this you can only fit 1 large storage. You can also put the medium storages on the side here, which is pretty cool. I might do that. Maybe like that. That's actually pretty cool. But it would still be much better to just use the regular medium storages instead of the large storage. What I think they should do is add another strip right here so it actually holds 12 instead of 8. I think that would probably be the best to do. But I am making another one because I had enough, I got enough ceramic to make 2. But yeah, these are all around worse. Great. So, for storage, I think the best idea would be to go for the silos then, because I still don't know how much the silos hold, or how much room they take up. But I'm pretty sure they're good. So I'm gonna try and go for those, but we don't have titanium yet. And we need titanium to get them. And I don't think you can find titanium on the starting planet, because I have looked a while and the only thing I found underground is the laterite, the sphalerite, and the compound in the quartz. And of course organic, but I have not found that yet. I have not found titanium or tungsten or any of that. So, what I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to try boost mod, wide mod, narrow mod, inhibitor mod. I don't know what these do. They seem cool though, and they only need zinc, so I might try them. We also have drill mods. Don't know what those do. Solid fuel jetpack mods, dynamite, and fireworks. We have a floodlight, glow sticks, probe scanner, packager. Still tons of stuff that I haven't even got into yet. But let's put this storage up, and then I'm going to try to make a way to get to another planet. And I think the way to do that is to get landing pads and stuff like that. So if we look in here, I'm guessing it's going to be in at least medium. It's not in there. Ooh, large platform C. That's really cool. But it needs iron, and I don't know how to get iron. And I think I've already tried putting the compound in the refiner. Let's try it again. And yep, and the refiner is on, or the smelting furnace, not a refiner. It is on, and it's not taking anything from it. The carbon, nothing. The quartz turns to glass. The laterite turns to refined laterite, because I'm not pronouncing that. There's also the sphalerite, but that turns to zinc. We have the organic, but that turns into carbon. Possibly ammonium. I'm guessing it's not going to turn into iron, because that would be weird, but it might turn into something. Let's... Thank you. Nope. So let's put the ammonium back. Whoops. Come on. There we go. And then let's look in the Astropedia. So resources. And, yes, iron is a refined resource. So maybe... Here, I have an idea. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, I went out and found some scrap, and I'm back. So, can I put the scrap, or the debris, not the scrap, can I put it on there? No. Okay. So, I'm guessing I need the shredder for that. But sadly, the shredder, if I go and check, the shredder needs iron. And the one after it, the large shredder, needs iron and other stuff. So sadly, that's not how we're going to get iron. Because I don't think you're going to need iron in order to get iron. I also found these research samples, so let's get them going. But, yeah. Not sure how to get iron. But, if we look in here, I did find something rather interesting, if I can find it again. Yes, a tractor. No, that's not what I found. Although I could make it. Trailer. I can't make... no, I actually can make the trailer. I could get the tractor and the trailer. Getting off topic. Anyway, there we go. Solid fuel thruster. Aluminum and ammonium. I mean, refined laterite and ammonium. I don't know about you, but that sounds like something you would need for going to another planet. So, nice. Medium canister. Don't know what that's for. But, let's see. Ooh, more energy production. We have the medium generator, solar. What makes them? Generator, solar, wind turbine. We can make the wind turbine if we unlock it. Battery, RTG, splitter. I don't know what the splitter would do. But anyway, yeah, so we have a solid fuel thruster. Now, I'm guessing you can't just use the thruster and then go to space. Just a random idea. Exo request platform and trade platform. I can make the Exo request platform. The trade platform I can't yet. Interesting. So maybe that'll do something? Let's get the Exo request platform going. Resin and refined laterite. That shouldn't be too hard. Then we have... Let's see. Anything else of interest? Figurine platform. That thing is huge. Iron, steel, and refined laterite. Refined laterite. There we go. Shuttle. Small shuttle. We need more bytes for that. So I'm going to have to wait for that. But we got some other stuff that I already forgot what it was. Where is it? Extra request platform. There we go. Refined laterite and resin. Do we have any resin? Because I have some refined laterite over here. No, it does not look like we have any resin. So I'm going to be back once I go get some resin. Okay, so we're back. Got a good amount of stuff. Got some organic, got some resin. Pretty good amount of resin. And I found some plants, and I just mined them up because I thought they would just give me some research samples. But instead, they gave me, well, research samples, but also bounce vine seed, which can be planted or harvested. And I'm guessing if I plant them, they'll make more of those plants, and then I'll be able to... And I just got an achievement for reaching more than 150 bytes per second. Apparently. Oh, that's not in the chamber? There we go. But I'm guessing if I plant those, then I'll be able to grow some plants, and then I'll be able to eventually harvest those, and it's another source of bytes. So let's plant these up. And then, of course, they do not grow immediately. But yeah, hopefully that will make some stuff. And I just got a new achievement for plant a seed. I don't know if you can hear that noise for the achievement or not, but yeah. So, extra request platform. Let's make one of those real quick. And I have plenty of resin left over after that. So let's go put it away in our awful storage areas. That right there. That right there. Also, another downside of these is I can't reach the other side very easily. On the small ones, it's really easy to reach the other side, but on these, not so much. Unless I can... There we go, I can rotate them. But then that just looks bad. So after the... I'll be back once this prints up. And there we go. That actually took quite a while, but... Exo request platform. Now I'm guessing we're going to obviously need a platform for this, so let's move this large storage off to the side. And there we go. It looks much different from its picture in the catalog, but sadly there are no missions available, which is interesting. Well, rip. And then we have this large storage that we can leave there. But now we have enough bytes to research this small shuttle. And let's get some refined laterite. There's some right there. And then some unrefined in order to make the rest of the refined. So let's throw some laterite on there, and that'll make some refined laterite. This is still going, getting us tons of bytes, and these are actually growing pretty quickly. Actually, they're fully grown now. Last time I checked, they were not, so now they are. Or maybe they weren't, because that one did not give me anything. And that one just gave a research sample, didn't give any seed. Oh well. But let's level everything out to that, please. Thank you. No, to that. There we go. That's better. There we go. Expand the base a little bit. There we go. And then get the refined laterite. And go over here. And get the... where is it? Maybe it's in the big. Small shuttle, there we go. That is... okay, I know why it's in the big. That's not necessarily small, if you ask me. Now, there is the large thruster, which I think we need. Or not the large thruster, but the thruster. Did I research that? Let's try and find it. Maybe that's also in large. No, doesn't look like it's in large. Small? Yeah, solid fuel thruster. So it's actually in this small printer. Solid fuel thruster. So we need ammonium and refined laterite. Sorry, my voice. So we got some laterite, and then we got some ammonium here. Let's refine the laterite up. Whoops. There we go. And I have a feeling we need some sort of takeoff pad or something. Launch pad, that's the term. Takeoff pad, yeah, nailed it. But I have seen those weird structures. If you remember Season 1, we found those weird structures, and I'm thinking they might be what we want. But I'm gonna have to find one in this world. I don't know if I've actually found one in this world yet. So we're gonna have to look out for one of those. But let's actually print the stuff first. Because in the tutorial, it actually shows that you're given a shuttle, and you need to put the thruster on there, and then you can take off, and that's the end of the tutorial. So, I'm guessing that that's how this works as well. Except, that time, it gave us the launch pad. This time, I don't think we have one other than the landing pad, and I don't think that's gonna count. But let's print all this out, and then I'm gonna go look for one. Or I can just look for one while these are printing. I'll be right back if I find something interesting, or if these are done printing. And here we are. I went out exploring, but quickly ran out of tethers, but it's almost done. I actually thought it was done, but it's, the shuttle is almost done, printing, and the thruster is done printing, so we can unpack that. And there we go, we have a solid fuel thruster. Very interesting. And we can ignite it. I don't think we really want to do that, though. Ooh, limited fuel capacity. Good for a round trip. So it looks like every time that we want to go explore, go to a different planet, we're gonna have to make a new one. But there we go. And we cannot hold this. But we can unpack it. So there we go. And enter. And it looks like we don't actually need anything to launch it. We can just use that. Looks like it needs some type of generator, though. Odd. Oh. That holds stuff. Okay. So you can bring stuff with you. Should probably take the smelting furnace or something. I don't know. Well, just in case we can't get stuff there. Actually, we don't have any compound left. Huh. Just in case we can't get stuff there, let's take the soil centrifuge. That'll be the best thing to take. If it can hold it. I think it might actually be too big. Can it hold the soil centrifuge? Absolutely not. Okay. Which makes sense. The soil centrifuge is as big as it. Almost. Because I don't know, on a new planet, I don't know if it'll have the same resources. So the soil centrifuge would be able to get those resources for me. But, enter. Saving game right at the bottom. I don't think I've seen that before. So let's launch. This is very loud. I don't know if it'll be loud for you, but I'm sorry if it is. And this is going everywhere. So that's the planet that we just left. And there's our base on it. And it just looks like we're in space right now. So just a satellite, not actually doing anything. But it is giving me another prompt to launch, so Ah, there we go. So now we can choose where to go. Or just see where to go. No, we can choose. Okay, so Silva. Terran planet. Difficulty easy. Resources. Primary sphalerite. Secondary malachite. Gases hydrogen and nitrogen. Description. Average atmosphere temperate. Let's get back to it. Game? There. Wait. There we go. Temperate and pleasant. Come on. Power, medium, sun, medium, wind. So I think that's the one that we originated on. Because sphalerite and malachite, those are the underground resources that we found. So I'm guessing on new planets we'll be, on every planet we'll be able to find organic, compound resin, and clay. But the underground resources are different. That's my guess. So in Desolo, the Terran moon, difficulty easy, resources, we can find sphalerite and wolframite. I don't know what we need wolframite for, but it has no atmosphere. Ah, that's what we should have put in the ship. We should have put an oxygenator in it. Well, rip. And we have 2 other things to go to, or maybe more. No, it looks like a lot more. 4 other things to go to? Okay. We have Calidor, an arid planet, difficulty medium. So I'm guessing this is going to be difficulty... Nope, that's still medium. I was thinking the farther out you go, the harder the difficulty is, but it doesn't look that way. Maybe it is, I'm not sure. But difficulty medium, primary resource malachite, secondary wolframite, gases hydrogen, sulfur. And if I go back to my moon, the gases are none. But I think the moon is going to be the best thing to go to because it has primary resource wolframite, and we want wolframite more than malachite because we can get malachite back on Earth. Or, not Earth, but Silva. We also have Atrox, which is a very hard difficulty, and that's actually our closest one. Or, yeah, I think that's the closest one. So description, choked atmosphere, aggressive flora, treacherous terrain. That doesn't sound like fun. And no resources except for gases, so definitely don't go there. But yeah, I think the moon is going to be our best bet. But first, we need to go back to Earth. Or not Earth, but you know what I mean. We need to go back to Silva, which I'm just now remembering. I don't know how to select it. If I press the trigger button, then it goes back to... If I press LT, then it brings this up. If I press RT, then it does this. And then launching again will just bring us back to that. Okay. How do I launch? Click. No, that's not working. Huh. Not quite sure how to do this. Okay. Welcome back to Astroneer, where we're stuck in space. This is going to be the rest of the series. I hope you enjoy. Ah, there we go. That's how we do it. We hold LT and in this menu, and then we click RT on the thing we want to go to. Which is really weird because you don't click the launch buttons. Okay. So, I do need the oxygenator. Before I go anywhere, I do need the, either the original oxygenator or a new one. So let's go back to Earth. Not Earth, but our original planet. So let's go back there. Sadly, we are going to need new thrusters, I think. But let's go back here. And the thrusters are still intact, but if we, it says good for a round trip, so it makes sense. But if we take off and come back again, then it's going to run out. So we need more ammonium, which is fine because we can use the soil centrifuge, which is going to be our primary source of ammonium because I am not going to go out and look for it. Yeah, that's going to be annoying. So, let's just make a quick mine where we just get soil. You know, I think that'll I think that'll be the best way to do it. But fill this up. Okay, it looks like it needs more than just one canister full. So let's get a bit more. Usually this doesn't take too long, so. Come on. Let's actually fill all this in so we don't fall in. Come on. And I did see the gauge on the top of the soil centrifuge. So I know we don't need a full canister more, but even so, I want to get a full canister more, so I'm going to. But anyway, let's see. Is that a good angle? Let's get a little bit steeper. Oh, oxygen. Thank you. There we go, this should be fine. Just a very gradual angle, because all I want is to be able to get soil out of this. And there we go, we're full on soil, so we can go back. I could actually get a bunch of canisters, but that's resin, so I don't really want to do that. But what I could do is get a bunch of canisters, and then, where is it? There we go. I could get a bunch of canisters, and then at each dig session, I guess you could call it, I could get more, but that's okay. So let's get some ammonium going. Thankfully, it doesn't look like it takes very long. Oh no, now it needs to spin. Oh, that's going to take a very long time. I'll be right back once it's done. Actually, it didn't take very long at all. But another thing that I forgot to mention earlier is that with it, that's also a very cool animation, like all the others. Very nice job. But I forgot to mention, while I was in space, it said on this planet that the primary resource was sphalerite and the secondary was laterite. So what about quartz? And also, that confirms my theory that really all we can find here is sphalerite and laterite. But maybe quartz is another universal. Well, not really universal, because it spans multiple planets, but another... Yeah, another universal. Another universal resource. And just got another achievement. Extract a resource using the soil centrifuge. And XR Request Platform still doesn't have any missions available. Don't know how to get available missions, but they don't need one. Or they don't have one right now, so. Still just gonna wait on that. The good thing about the large storage unit, though, the one good thing is that it can go on the floor pretty neatly. The other storage units, the medium and the tall cannot go on the floor at all, it'll just fall over. And the medium can get knocked around pretty easily. With this one, doesn't really get knocked around at all. So I guess that's a plus. And you can put it in front and it doesn't look half bad. So maybe it's not as bad as I initially thought. There is a use for it. I'll admit that. But still, it's not good. Now where's the shuttle? Ah, there it is. So, oxygenator. I do not want to take the oxygenator that I have here. I want to keep that there. So, whoops. How do I make an oxygenator? Do I make it through this? Nope, it doesn't look like it. Do I make it through this? No. Do I have to research it? Because remember, the oxygenator I have, and I do need to research it, the oxygenator I have, I got from, I actually got, okay, so you need refined laterite ceramic, that's not that hard, but we need more bytes for it. The oxygenator I have, I got from the landing pad, because when you start, the landing pad gives you the 3 things that you start with, and then you go from there. I got it from that. I didn't actually make it. And I just ruined the tether on accident. Oops. So, I'm gonna go try to find a research thing, and I'll be right back. So we can get the bytes. So I found more... Ooh. Looks like there's something up there, but I found more of these. So, darn it, I'm out of tethers again. I think I can move this one up and it shouldn't be too bad. There we go. That should be fine. Is this a material? No, that's organic. Anyway. Let's get back up here, and there's something over there as well. But, right now, yes, I found some of these guys again, so just mine them, and then they pop, and then they drop stuff that you can get. That one didn't drop anything. Okay, so maybe they don't always drop stuff. So the ones that I grew were fully grown. They just, some of them just didn't drop anything. I have to say, I'm not a big fan of that. It's not a fully renewable resource, or a source of bytes, rather. But, research item. Ooh, what's this up here? New resource? Let's check. Malachite, copper. Perfect, we need this. Let's get some of this. There we go, we got some malachite. Which is really good, we need malachite. So, a bunch of stuff. So, the mountains. Mountains are an area that I need to explore more. Because I haven't done as much exploring in this season as I did in the last season. Last season I really just explored and got copper, or not copper, but compound and stuff like that. And this one I'm doing more mining and crafting. Back to the tethers. There is also some compound over there, so we can get some more tethers. Along with resin. So there's the resin stack. Might as well get some more resin. But anyway. Research item. Let's move that over there. And then get the compound. Come on. There we go. And then we can make tethers. Ooh, some more research samples over here. As I suffocate to death. Or not to death, just suffocate. Come on. There we go. Completely fine, like nothing happened. Okay. So, the research item is up there. Let's go get that. And I wish I could get more malachite, but it looks like Oh, we only got 1 stack out of that. A stack and a bit is all we're going to get. And the bit doesn't actually do anything. Oh, never mind, there's some more malachite. There we go, we're going to be able to get 2 stacks out of this. And there's actually a little bit more malachite, so maybe 3. I have to say, this rock takes a while to break. It does not break very quickly. Maybe the drill attachments make it so they break more easily. And I'm guessing in other planets it's going to be even harder to break. Or impossible without a drill. But let's get some more malachite so I can get some copper, because a lot of stuff needs copper right now. And copper or malachite is one thing that you cannot get at the soil centrifuge. Oh, and it looks like there's something over there as well, along with more tethers. Or another tether line that I placed. More of those up there. But I'm gonna go see what this is over here. Okay, that's just compound. It looked too blue to be compound, but I guess it is. And it looks like that's gonna be all the malachite that I can get out of this. So let's go back to the base. And then, actually, do we have, yes, we do have enough for the oxygenator. We did just get a new resource as well, the copper and malachite, which is very nice. I don't think malachite's actually used for anything, and then if it is, very little, but the copper is used for a lot. So, yeah, let's go back to the base, let's get this in the research chamber, and then let's make the oxygenator, and then I'll be back when we can take off. Aha! I just found out that that on the large storage, you can actually put things... Never mind. I thought you could put things on the side, but no, that was just the medium storage. Nope, it's still bad. And there we go. We got the oxygenator. Oxygenator, thank you. So we got that. Unpack that. Let's enter. And then there we go, launch. And now we'll be able to go to the moon. Or a moon. This moon. I think it's this one that we want to go to. I actually don't know if we'll be able to. It looks like we can only go to places on the planet at the moment. If we look here, Decilo. Oh, is that working? That's working. I think we're actually going there. Then why wasn't that working before? Maybe because we didn't have the oxygenator. Would make sense. Okay, now we can choose this, and then we can land here as the textures load in, or enhance rather. And there we go, and I just got another achievement for use a shuttle to leave Silva, and another one, visit Decilo. So already we get a research sample or two. And we're graded by, that's organic. And over here, compound, which is good. We want compound. Because with compound, we can make tethers. And we want tethers to be able to explore. This is actually a lot of compound as well. It's a large area of compound, and it's thick with compound. So yeah, tons of compound. So let's get tether bundle. There we go. Let's get those going. I keep pressing the wrong button every time. And we also have the research helper over there, which we can actually use if we build the tethers out to here. Go into the inventory as this glitches out a little bit. We make this small printer, which is not what I meant to make, but we're going to need that anyway. If we make the small generator, which is what I actually want to make, as this glitches out some more. Don't know what that's about. We plonk down the small generator. What? Oh, it's up here, of course. And then we can get some. Come on. Organic, there we go. And then we can plug it in first. Sure, that's how I meant to plug it in. And there we go. And this should be enough energy to get me the bytes. Or is it not enough energy? Because it says maintain the desired energy, so I'm guessing it's not enough energy. So let's get a second generator. And we're going to need some more organic for this. There we go, more organic. And then we plonk this down. And then that's already turned on. Actually, it doesn't look like there's another plug, so maybe if we plug this into this, maybe that'll work? It doesn't look like it's working. Another generator? No, not actually. Yeah, that doesn't actually look like it's working. Huh. We're probably going to need a bigger generator for it. But let's get a base set up here. So let's get the small printer down, and let us make a medium printer. There we go. Not enough energy. Aha, because with the other base, we had, if you remember, we have the shelter, of course. But on this one, we don't. The shelter makes a good amount of power. So it's going to be weird to not have it. Because we need to find other sources of power. But let's get that going. It's going to make the medium printer for us. And then we can plonk down this small generator as well. But I'm going to try to get renewable energy as well. So try to bring some like solar generators and stuff out here is gonna help. So medium printer, and we also need with the medium printer the medium platform, but we don't have enough resin for that at the moment. So let's go and try to find some resin. And I'm guessing we're gonna be able to find resin here. Ooh, what's this? Well, that's definitely not creepy at all. I have to say, it's getting a bit glitchy. Just a bit. So let's get some more compound going. Okay, and then here, where is it? There we go, tether bundle. But I've already ran out of time for today's episode. It's over an hour long, and nobody's gonna make it this far anyway. But if you have made it this far, make sure to tell me in the comments with the word Summer squash. There you go. That's the code word for today. So if you didn't make it this far in the video, say that in the comments, because I still want to know who's making it to the end of the videos, if anyone. Because YouTube, I've already ran a couple tests to see if YouTube's watch time and everything works, and I found out that it really doesn't. So I do like to know how long people are watching, so definitely say that in the comments if you made it this far in the video. But that's going to be the end of today's video. We're on to Season 2. We're on to the new planet, so I could say it's Season 2 of Season 2. But that's way too... get it? Way too confusing, so I'm not going to say that, but... We're on to a new planet. Well, not actually a new planet, but... Ooh, what's this? Jasper Pawn, recreational item. Don't know what that does, and there's some stuff over here as well, some compound over there. Research item, very nice. I'm guessing the research items here are going to be especially good. Ooh, rover? No way, this has to be, yup, just debris. Darn it. If that was an actual rover, it would have been amazing. Another Jasper Pawn. Don't know what those are. But anyway, that's going to be the end of today's episode. Next episode, we're going to explore this area and try and get some wolframite and stuff, which I'm guessing wolframite is going to make iron, because iron seems like the next thing we need. So I'm guessing wolframite is going to need iron, but that's going to be in the next episode. And it looks different, but it looks like we can still use it. Weird. But anyway, that's going to be it from me for today. I'll see you in the next one, which probably won't be tomorrow. If you couldn't tell, my uploads are getting slower because a lot of things are going on in life right now that I don't want to get into, but that's going to be it. I'll see you in the next one.